Okay. Bing. There we go. Sorry for the slightly late start there. But it decided to not let me connect to the server when I wanted to log in, so that was not terribly helpful. So just getting making sure Twitch is awake and so on. And then we can get going. There we go. Right, good. I think we are good. Hi Breathers. Thank you all for the waiting. Yeah, everything was fine till about 10 minutes ago, and then it all just went tits up basically. So yeah, but now it looks like we're all good. Let me just make a thing. Right. It's sorted. We're live now. There we go. Just letting folks know. Right, so the agenda for today is to get about halfway to Colonia. I'll switch to the map mode. So I kind of doubled back a little in the interim. I think we ended somewhere around here last time, but now, actually no, we probably ended somewhere around here. Oh yeah, you can't see the cursor. Somewhere around here-ish was where we ended last time, and I sort of ventured on ahead a little bit, and then went over here because there was an interesting system here that I am literally at the doorstep of. So we'll have a look at that. But the goal is to get to at least here by the end of the session. And that puts us halfway to Colonia, which is down here. And then I can hopefully get there on Tuesday. And then that will be the end of the trip to Colonia and the start of other things, which I'll go into, I guess, on Tuesday. But yeah, we may be doing some other games that are not elite, at least for one of the sessions, like probably the Tuesday one, maybe, I don't know. We'll see, we'll figure it out. So we are now, though, over here. If I can get to it, where are you? Of course, there's still that funny little issue where I think we can't click on bookmarks very well. So I am currently sitting at a K-star, and to switch over here for a minute, I was going to head over to this guy, who is a supergiant, a supergiant type star, but right next door to him is a bunch of AEBE stars, like 2 AEBEs and 2 Titoris. So we'll stick our heads in there, have a look at that, and then head over to the big guy, who traditionally probably won't actually be that big. The A supergiants are a bit sort of underwhelming, I've found, but we'll go and see him anyway, and then we'll head back. So one other thing as well is that over here, where was it? Is it this guy? One of these, oh no, it's not that one. One of these is it's an interesting one, and I'll get the name of it. That will be easier. was it? It was the... Oops. It was a nebula that I ran into. Sadly, it had to be discovered. But I got some nice pictures of it. Had a neutron star in it, which is why I found it. But I got some good views from the systems around it. That one, I think, yeah, that had a nice side view of the dumbbell-shaped nebula, and I think there was an F star or something that was, yeah, I think it was this one, was it? Yeah, F star that had a nice kind of pole-on view of the dumbbell, so that was a nice little photo opportunity. Yeah, so yeah, the only reason I saw that was I had all the stars turned off except for like carbon stars or something, and saw this little blue blob and went, oh, what's that? And it turned out to be a nebula. So yeah, it was pretty neat. So now to find the Harvey system here, and do that. Oh, hey look, they have little companion things going on. That's interesting. So yeah, that red star, the red star in the middle here, and the two white stars there are companions. Didn't know they did that. Right, so we got that locked in. Let's take off. So the other thing was that I have found so many terraformable planets lately. Like there was one system that had 5, I think, 5 terraformable worlds. Yeah, 5 terraformables, 2 of which were water worlds, and it had an Earth-like world in it. So that system is going to get me like 3 million or something ridiculous when I hand it in. And yeah, there was another system I think that had 3 at least terraformable planets, and now they're apparently like
landing gear retracted.
600,000 a piece or something if you're a terraformable water world or something. So yeah, that's pretty good. I was quite pleased with that.
4, 3, 2,
so yeah, I think I was mentioning, I think on the Discords that I've made 25 million so far from exploration data out to Colonia, and I might actually beat that just for the Polo Harbour to Colonia segment of the trip, because of this 2.3 value increase. So that's, I was a bit skeptical that I would beat that, but given that I'm finding so many of these planets, I may just do it, so that would be pretty awesome. Yeah. Why does it do that? Technical hitch. Beep, beep, beep. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so, chat, how are you? Yeah, if you do I don't think you need to do a massive trip, obviously. 3,000 light years might get you several tens of millions of credits at this rate. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Hello. It's a giant egg yolk. There we go. And they have kind of beefed these up a bit, haven't they? This glowiness around these Herbigs was not there before. Also, this guy looks tiny. 0.76 light seconds away, yeah. Let's have a look here. You look very small. 0.12 solar radii. 4 solar masses, 5 solar masses even. That's, okay. Sounds a bit wrong. Holy crap. Like, how many gas giants? Okay. Oh my god, 343,000 light seconds away. 380. Well, probably not going to be visiting that. Oh, it's got a water world as well. That's a water world. I don't want to go 343,000 light years though. Light seconds will be kind of just sitting around for 15 minutes. Oh well, never mind. I wonder what though. I wonder what this looks like from, say, how far are you here? Point I want. These belts are always like right up next to the stars. 2 AU away. I wonder what we look like from here. Yeah, this thing's a tiddler. There we go. I have trouble controlling this when I'm controlling the ship as well. There we go. No, go down. Other way. Other down. There we go. Ugh, I need to practice on that. At the moment I'm probably going around in a circle. But yeah, I kind of liked the thing before where if you were accelerating, you entered the camera, you just kept accelerating. Now it seems it just stops you, and that's a bit lame. If they'll fix that. There's a patch coming on Tuesday apparently, so hopefully that won't break my game for the stream, but they should be fixing a lot of the big issues that have come up from the patch, like the galaxy map and so on, because they've got that big event, whatever is happening with Colonia or whatever her name is. That event is on the 29th, and I guess they've kind of rushed out the patch to fix things before then, so it doesn't break the event, because the guy who was organising it was a bit worried about that. So hopefully it'll go well. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to fix the Xbox thing in this patch. Hopefully they will though, yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping that Colonia survives whatever this is, because it's all like big conspiracy stuff happening here, and I've not really followed the storyline that well. I'm just swinging around the planet here and seeing what the sun looks like from here. Yep. Let me just do a quick refresh of this. Hang on a second. Yeah, because I'm hoping that whatever Colonia is going to be revealing actually gets revealed, because that would be nice. Where is the star? Oh, that's the star. It's barely visible. That's the problem with this dense star field. When you get to a certain distance, you just lose the star and the companions. Right, I suppose what I should have done, which was rather foolish of me not to, was take a screenshot of the Herbig star. So let's just zip back there, and then we'll move on. And we'll see what the supergiant is like. Yeah, as far as I know, this story is it's all something to do with the Formidine Rift or something. They just found a, like that last Ridley set of clues that they revealed that turned out to be a big mega ship somewhere in the Rift. And I don't know why it was there or what, but it sounds like it's all a let's run away from the impending existential threat of the Thargoids type setup. But I don't know. Be interesting. I sadly will not be there for the event, obviously, because I am about 20,000 light years away, and I'm not actually even going to be physically here either. That's on the Saturday, and that's when I'm doing the Astronomy Day stuff. So I'll find out about that after I get back, I guess, in the evening. So hopefully it will go down okay. Oh, you and your anacondas with your 65 light year jump ranges. As I am stuck at 42. But yeah, it would be nice to have a longer range, I suppose. Get to those extremely isolated stars. Wow, holy crap, that's very dusty looking. Wow, oh that's pretty neat. Now, let's have a look. Yep. Pilot. See, I can't do anything with these cameras is the problem. The most I can do with this is that, basically. I can't actually move the camera at all from this point. And it's a really dumb place for it, I think, to be honest. So I'm going to have to sorry to do that. What would be a good view for this? Because it's got like extreme lens flare. It's kind of ridiculous. How about that? Of course we can't do nice little engine flary type things. For that. Sorry, just sort of deep in concentration before setting this up. And then I want you kind of up there, and then we want you to do that, maybe, and then we want to do that. That look right? That looks okay. There we go. little streaks there. I wonder what's put that. You see them? See, there's like little streaks in the halo around the star. Anyway, I believe I did get a screenshot of that. Yes, I did. Let me add that to the collection. You are right, okay. So next, what are we doing? Hello. Keyboard not responding. Here we go. Where is that double A star? Should be on this list. There we are. Okay. Let's head off for that. Sorry, but just catch up on the chat. Oh, wow. Also, hi, Gate of this. Wow. Well, yeah, you guys are definitely out of my, beyond my league when it comes to jump ranges. Although I could get 60 something out of synthesis. But that's kind of cheating, I guess. Oh, we're right through here. That's nice. Pick up on my coffee here. See what the supergiant looks like then. Size. Unfortunately, it is on its own and has been discovered. 360 radii. There we go then. The problem with these big massive stars is that they don't tend to have many planets around them, if they have any at all. Makes them a little boring to visit occasionally. Alright, so we are here anyway. Any other interesting things in the neighbourhood? Or shall we just venture forth and get back to the old highway? Which way are we going? That way. Let's get rid of you, let's get rid of you. And so we have to head that way, right. I might do a bit of a scenic route. There's a black hole. G black hole, eh? That might be interesting. Okay. Which one are we doing? Economical? No, we want the fast routes. There we go. Alright. Got 3 jumps till there. So, supergiant tagged and bagged.
charging.
Yeah, we could do with more bookmarks, I feel. Yeah, finding a supergiant with planets is there is one I know of in the bubble, or near, well, not in the bubble, but near the bubble, which is Alpha Cygni, which you may know, if you know your stars, you may know that as dead end. But that one is a supergiant, and it does have a bunch of planets around it, and you can land on them. I know this because I have screenshots from the surface of one of those planets. So yeah, I will type that in there. Alpha Cygni is the place to go if you want that, if you're anywhere near the bubble. It's about, I can't remember how far away it was, but it's about sort of 1,000 light years-ish away from the bubble, so it's fairly accessible if you're around there. I don't think I honked. Did I honk? I evidently did not honk. Weird noises. And you are not going to be a nice planet to be on. So let's move on. I'm basically looking for terraform balls and water worlds and so on.
Fuel scooping.
There is a system that I do want to visit,
Fuel
but
scoop disengaged.
I saw it on the Elite Dangerous Reddit, and it was a giant S-star that had 2 M-dwarf companions that were pretty much touching it. Well, it looked like anyway, they were really close. Unfortunately, the person who posted it did not remember where it was, except it was somewhere above the Great Annihilator. So on my next leg of my trip, I am going to see if I can go find that, because it looked pretty awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I just kind of wish we could actually just search for supergiants in the map. That would be nice.
2, 1.
I mean, they're going to give us all the information on the map anyway. It seems silly that we have to, trawl through it by hand looking for these interesting systems. But then I suppose they'll be instantly discovered, won't they? Okay, what do we got here? Just pretty much nothing. You. Okay. Might pick up a little bit of fuel.
Fuel scooping.
While I am here. Jump. So this should be a semi-decent sized black hole. Don't plan to linger long at the black hole. Yeah, of course I'm still talking that. Yeah, I don't plan to linger long at the black hole. Just sort of do a flyby of it unless there's something particularly interesting there.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, it should be G, so it should be a few tens of solar masses, I'm guessing. star. What are you? B star 6 AU away. 10 solar masses. Nice. So which way do I want to go? I want to go. Yeah, unfortunately there's not that much interesting stuff in the sky at the moment. Blurp. For some reason, might disturbing how the stars just blurp out like that. Tracking is not very good with this setup. There we go. Much warpage. Fully zoomed out. Right, nothing much interesting there then beyond the hole. Let us have a look then. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go that way. Refueling. So what we're looking for now is some kind of neutron star type things, which there are some over here. Neutron star, multiple neutron stars, O star, neutrons, O star. Let's head over there. We'll visit that O star and we'll pop up to the neutron there and
Frameshift drive
keep going.
charging.
Yeah, I found one neutron star that had a water world around it as well. Sadly, they were already discovered, but that was quite neat. Wasn't a very nice water world though, an ammonia atmosphere, generally yucky. Probably not a great place to live. Oh, hello. We have things. There's a water world down here, I think. Maybe. Yeah, maybe water world, but it's a bit far out. But these guys, that will probably be terraformable. This one will probably be terraformable, and that will be something worthwhile. So yeah, we'll go check them out. Try to avoid it as much as it just can. Oh, well, here's a close-up of a high metal world, guys. Oh, wait, what's happened? Can you hear me? go. Oh. Yeah, what happened there? See thing? Something died. Alright, hang on. Let me go back here. That means he may have just missed what happened, which is good. If you missed what happened, I clearly deliberately intended to end up this close to a planet. Yeah, it's working, I think. Yeah, when did it go down? I think it's still going. Yeah. Right. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to stick 2 videos on YouTube now, since that may have caused it to save the first video. Alright, I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out later. So, yeah. Right. Right, okay, so you missed me careening into this planet then. Yep. Yeah, I was trying to get this planet scanned and got out of the way just a little bit too late. That said, I have never actually seen one of these this much up close before. That's very Mars-like. That's pretty neat, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. The OBS thing disconnected somehow. Might be related to the
2, 1, engage.
fact that I couldn't log into the servers right at the start. Maybe my internet is being a bit strange. So sorry about that. But yeah, what I was saying was that the planets around the blue planets tend to be terraformables. Like this one, for example. I'll go see its friend, and then this third planet I'm betting is going to be a terraformable as well. So let's head over there. This may be incentive to get some editing software, and I can stick these things together. I did find a system with a double water world. I think that was on the last stream actually. It was about this close. That was pretty good. If that's a terraformable water world as well, that's even better. Yay! I think they're even more valuable. 93% oxygen, but 0.15 atmospheres, so it's actually more like 10% oxygen, partial pressure. So it's kind of breathable. Nice. Okay. So I wonder what my canopy's down. So yeah, I guess crashing into planets knocks your canopy down a little bit. But that's okay. I don't think it'll be that low. I haven't cracked my canopy on the ASP yet, so. And apparently, if you once it starts cracking, then if you go into the neutron star jet things, that cracks it even more or something, but it only does that once you start cracking the windows. So I don't know, I'll have to see if the canopy goes down. Now it's not 100%, but that's alright because I don't have that many more neutron stars to jump through. So let's see, if this is terraformable, then that gives us well, over 1 million just for this system, which I am certainly not going to complain about. Oh god, no shot again. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? just keep overshooting these damn things. Because I'm deliberately lining up for the nice crescent shot view. Totally. So let's see whether you are. Nope, you are not terraformable. Okay. Yeah, there's one. I think that last system I was in before the stream, the companion system had 5 planets. Every single one was terraformable. I don't know. I don't really know why or how. I mean, it was an M dwarf star, but that was pretty sweet. So, on to the next one, I guess, because we're not going to go to that water world.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't really want to go anywhere more than 100,000 light seconds away on stream, anyway. That'd be fairly boring.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the key. Where am I going? It's a massive star. A big massive star. That's an O. Neat. Didn't have any companions, did it?
Fuel scooping.
So guzzle a little bit of fuel. Bit of gasoline. Right. That'll do.
Fuel scooping complete.
Where next? Oh, silly me. I didn't expect to be here so soon. Yeah, this was the O star I was actually aiming at. So that was why that was big and bright. It's been a long week. Right, so there should be a neutron star right nearby, shouldn't there? M7s, K3s, sure, let's go for that one. Kind of like to go to the neutron stars that have multiple rings.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're a bit riskier, but good chance for better views. No, I would love to find a ringed neutron star. I've seen pictures of them, but I have not found one myself. They must be pretty darn rare. But yeah, that would be very cool. What do we have? 20,000. Doesn't look like any watery worlds or anything. So, and that's too far away. Okay. Dive in. Just a gulp of neutron star stuff. Only found in black hole systems.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
That kind of sucks then. If you only get those rings in neutron in black hole systems, doesn't that mean they're not illuminated by anything? That's what tends to happen though in those things, isn't it? It's usually like the black hole's the primary, it doesn't emit light, and then you know, Elite thinks that nothing in the system should be lit at all. Yeah, which really sucks. I really hate that. I don't know why they can't put other light sources in. It's baffling to me. I mean, even if they put the second light source in as hammy a way as they put the first ones in here, it would still be something at least. But they don't do that. That really is a bit useless. Speaking of useless, where am I going? I'm trying to find neutron stars. Right, there we go. I'll go that way. I can go a bit further than that. DLY. What's my range? 168. 197. 192. 144, but you're a black hole. You're an O star. You're a neutron. There you go. You'll do. Oh, an F7 companion. Yeah, I think the picture I've seen had the rings lit up. So maybe maybe there are some cases where it's not just in a black hole system.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, the only ring stars I've seen so far aren't even stars, they're like brown dwarfs and stuff. I know you can get like M stars occasionally that have rings around them. What we got? covered anyway. It's just a pop in and pop out.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
They've increased the buffeting in 2.3 from the jets. It's a bit more violent than before. In one case I was turned around almost completely by it and ended up almost heading towards the star, which would have been a very bad thing. I'm going to be a little more careful with that. Okay, I'm heading for the dry one, aren't I? So we got a range of 170. We're too far that way. What you'll do? Anything else interesting around? So and I have a solo neutron there, or a solo neutron there. Sure, let's pick you. You're in range, right? Should be in range.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging.
Get a bit closer to the halfway mark and then I can slow down a little bit and take a scenic route till the end of the session if we get there before then. But yeah, I'm aiming to get to Colonia for around the end of Tuesday's session. Because on Saturday, next Saturday I'm not around. So there won't be a stream then. And then we'll switch to some new things. Like I said, I'll probably still play Elite on one of the stream days, either Tuesday or Saturday. But I'll do something else as well on the other day, just to add a bit of variety. The game I was thinking of playing was the Talos Principle, which is a kind of puzzly type thing, sci-fi puzzle solving game that looks quite interesting.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I'm going through my Steam games list and I have a lot of games that I usually pick up a bunch of things during sales. And there's games in there that I'm like, what is this game? I don't even remember getting this at all. Don't even know what this game is. It's some kind of a spacey shoot 'em up. Okay. So yeah, I might dig into those at some point. Wrong thing. But yeah, Talos Principle I got recently. I've seen a couple of videos of it. It looked pretty interesting. So we can just try that for a little bit. And then folks in the chat, maybe you can chip in and help figure some stuff out if it gets tricky. We will see. But like I said, I'll definitely do one stream a week on Elite at least. because I can appreciate that people in the chat for this may not be as interested in other things. You are 200 light years away. I wish to be a bit closer, 107. 199, 164. My neutrons are gone. Where are they? 145. 195. 151. You'll do.
Frameshift drive charging.
That should get us
4, 3, 2,
close enough to well, maybe I can do one more jump and then do the economic routes to the halfway point. Holy crap! Little bit of brown trousers there. Whew, okay. Pull back on the old throttle. Yep. It was like A, double star, B, big frenzied cone of doom. So yeah, that was interesting. Ooh. That's intriguing. 432 light seconds. I don't think that's going to be close enough to make out the neutron star, unfortunately. What I'm really hoping for is, I think in a double system, if you got the neutron star in a double system and you get planets orbiting the barycenter, those can be closer than what seems to be the minimum of 1,000 light seconds for a solo neutron star. So what I'm hoping for sometime is that I'm going to see a thing like this, where the neutron star is in a binary, and there's planets orbiting the barycenter that are within like 50 light seconds or something, because then you can actually see it from the planet's surface, and that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this is a millisecond pulsar, which are very, very nice. Oh wow, it's right up close to this guy. Yeah, I don't think their jets are particularly more buffetous than normal ones. Now, can I figure out what's going on here? This jet is coming towards me, and I am very nearly in it. So I'll just edge into here and get the boost.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh, there's the other star. Very compact system. So where was... that's star number 3. Where are these then? I suppose it won't tell me like that, will it? 22,000. Let's head over here and, well, have a look. The other stars. There we are. Try and see what I can do here with the view. What do I want? Swing around like that. No, other way. Swing around like that. Lock it back in. Do that. Do that. Yep, there's my asp. It's a little paint worn. Kind of like that, but the asp. The problem with these things, like the asp, is really dark, and because it's got the black wireframe paint job thing. And I could, I suppose. Can I angle it? There we go, a bit more, so it's lit up. Maybe. Oops. Let me do that, and but then I am very fiddly. And then if I can unzoom a little, and completely lose the thing where I was. That's awesome. Alright, let's try it again. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Even worse now, isn't it? Why am I so bad at taking pictures today? What do I want to do here? I want to try and show the asp. It's even worse. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get a top view of it, but now I'm stuck on the asp. The bottom though. Like that. Right, okay. And then what do I need to do? I'm just being a complete moron today. Times like this, there's only one thing to do. I could do that. I was going to say just ditch the asp out of the screenshot completely. There we go. I'm just going to do that because how long can I take? Right. Moving on. Yeah, I was trying to get it angled right, but it just my brain wasn't working clearly. Too early in the morning or something. And I'm too busy writing notes to concentrate on the thing there. So today on Amateur Hour Exploring, it is almost close enough there, isn't it? You could get in for a nice screenshot there. What are we? Yuck, Flayway. There we are. Right. Yeah, this one's landable, isn't it? We actually do that. And then come in. Is that going to give us something good? Just about see the Neutron, but that's a rarity. Don't brighten up too much. No, stop brightening. Curse you.
Orbital flight engaged.
To avoid that. Especially around here, like when it brightens up the sky, you just get everything looking just like washed out grey. I don't want that. So please dim yourself. There we go. That's more like it. So over there, that looks interesting. Double crater type thing. These are bigger planets. They take longer to actually land and enter the glide phase. It's a 0.9G. Anything interesting on it? No volcanism. Totally metal. I think they've spruced up the landscapes a bit in the 2.3. The ground seems a bit more interesting. I've landed in some craters that have some more interesting looking central peaks and so on. A bit more more jagged terrain. I'm trying to land on the ridge between the craters here. And then I can sort of get a nice view of the stars and the crater walls and so on. There we go. Yeah, you can see the jets quite nicely. It's even flickering a bit. Yeah, you can see it rotating there. Is the stream still streaming okay? The video preview has kind of frozen up, it looks like. There we go. There we go. Sorted it out. Right. Yeah, the Twitch. The video preview on the dashboard keeps kind of seizing up. Right. Oh, this looks pretty good.
Landing gear deployed.
I think that's actually the central peak of the crater there. But if I come over here, I'll be able to get that in the shot as well. Yeah, Twitch is very twitchy sometimes. As evidenced by randomly cutting out my stream halfway through. Sometimes I start the stream and it'll record the first 45 seconds or so, and then it just stops and then it starts again, and I don't know why it does that. It's very weird. My connection should be fine. Okay. Oh yeah, that'll be a nice view. Let's lower it down carefully because it's reasonably high gravity. Now the trick is, am I going to find anywhere that I can actually land here? Or is it all going to be too bumpy? Nope. There was something. Nestle into that little nook there, but I suppose I am landing on a crater rim, which is not the best place to attempt a landing. Probably going to lie now, aren't you? That was never landable. I hate that. Stop telling me it's okay to land when really it isn't. Nothing here? Really? Come on, there's gotta be something. I am level. rotate round. The thing is, it sometimes says, oh, it's okay to land, and then you go down like a meter and it goes, nope, it isn't, I lied. I can rotate around anyway. See, like, look. Here I am, okay, I'm doing, sorry, the other way. Doing that. Go down. There, see, it just goes unsuitable. Do. Maybe I'll just have to settle for an almost landing. Alright. Yeah, you got it. Whew. Okay. All this for a screenshot. What would be a good screenshot? I could actually just clicking panorama. I can just zoom out a little like that. Well, I think that looks kind of good. I'll take that, and I will also take that. Just in case I can get a panorama shot out of that. I'll also take that, just in case. And then I will make sure that has a lower number. Quickly see if this works. Yep. Yeah, you didn't get that one. You did get that one. Yeah. That doesn't work. I would rather have a two-shot there. And we can do that. And cropping is going to be an issue. I won't do that then. I will no crop it. So just making sure this panorama actually works. And it does. Yeah, kind of. That's alright. Okay. Got a screenshot of that then. Alright, see you, Bratish. Thank you all for joining in. Also, hello to everyone else in the chat who have just joined us. Right. Now, where was I actually going? Yeah, because this was just a random neutron star, wasn't it? I'm going over here, so I need to get to a system that is within 174 light years. Of which that looks a possible one. That's an E system. How far away am I from this guy? Because am I going to have to kick it up a little bit here? Alright. There we go. Yep. I am in a bit of a dense stellar neighbourhood here. So here we go. Thanks for the patience with the landing there. I tend to go for the awkward spots. I should.
Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
I should get some fuel at some point soon. Yeah, I was saying the other day that has anyone read the Isaac Asimov Nightfall story? Because I was saying the other day that I know how they felt at the end of that book now that I'm right up in the core. Because it is a little bit, makes me feel a bit kind of claustrophobic having all these stars crowded so close together. Again, a little bit much. I'll be glad when I'm actually away from the core. What do we got here? Oh, hello. No, you're too far away. Damn it. But yeah, this is what I meant earlier about the having the planets orbiting the binary. Nope. Too far away. Too far away. Okay, never mind then. Right, so let's jet in. So I'll do a few more neutron star jumps. I need to do a few more if I'm going to get to
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
the
limits.
midway point in time.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
It's another 800 light years or so.
Module malfunction.
Ah. Whoa, that was close. What happened there? I just get kicked out just in time. Module malfunction? What are you talking about? Oh. Okay. We will have to do something about that then. Yep. Just getting a bit more distance there, right. Time for a quick repair job. I thought that was going to drop me out for a second. I went, don't drop me out in the jet. I will die. It would not be good. Right, so it should be safe to fix that. There we go. Yeah, the oblong gas giant, you say? That is a bit, isn't it? Might pop over and see that. need fixing while I'm here? I can't fix the canopy, right? I think that's one of those things that you can't fix. Well, you can. No, you can fix it. Okay. Maybe I will do that once that's done. Might as well bring it back up to 100.
Module repaired.
Wink that up again. Ding. There we go. So yeah, can I repair that?
Module repaired.
I can. Awesome. Let's repair the scanner as well.
Module repaired.
Although now... Oh no. Oh no. I think everyone realized what happened there. Shit. Oh. Awesome bum. I did the thing. Oh. Why did I do that? Holy crap. So, yeah, I just did the thing. So, there is a thing where I think the, if you repair the advanced scanner, you can't actually reactivate it. And I just did that. So, that's going to be fixed on Tuesday, though. I hope. I really hope it's going to get fixed on Tuesday. Though I think I did that before. Well, I guess that was in 2.2. Because I had trouble starting it back up then as well. Yeah. Ah. Oh, can you can you just like turn the game off and on again? I thought it was a permanent you're screwed type thing. Alright, let me try that then. Hang on. So just go all the way out to desktop, or just the main menu. Would that work? I'll try main menu. I hope that will. Oh, straight to desktop. All right. Well, I'll I guess I'll see. No. Let's see if that works. If not, well, I'll hopefully hopefully it'll be fixed by Tuesday or on Tuesday. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, that was just dumb, wasn't it? I'll just quickly do this random thing that I didn't need to do that just buggers everything up. Ugh. Let's have a look. Also, have people noticed since 2.3 I turn on Elite, you know, when I boot into Elite, you can't skip the loading screen first time around. You have to sit through all that. But once it's done that, if you go back into it again, if you log out and log in, it's nice and quick again. So I don't know if they've done something else with the start. Let's see if this works. Nay. Yay! It's good. Awesome. Thank you for that. Gate of this. That's saved my ass.
Frame shift drive charging.
Good. Alright, so yeah, that does work.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. It works. Awesome. Thank you muchly. I thought I was doomed there. Right. So back to the old track there. Where am I going then? I have to still continue on. 176 light years. What are you? There, a black hole. In a bit of a fuzz there. But no, we will pass you by. 149. Anything better than that? 149. Any better takers? 215. 149 it is. Alright, awesome. Back on the road again. Oh, that was a amusing moment anyway. Definitely brown trousers time.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. We've got 20 minutes to get to the halfway point. Nothing too interesting. Which way? This sort of fire hose jet sweeping thing.
Warning, frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Should be all good.
Frame shift drive supercharged.
Exit to the side of the jet, please. There we go. All good. Right, I need to. I really should jump to somewhere that has refueling. What do I need? I've got 177. It's nice. Neutron. So 177, eh? Back a bit. I'll try and get an A star. You'll do. And then they're a bit more likely to have habitable planets, apparently. And I can refuel. Yeah, that's why I'm heading for the A star here. Because I do not want to get caught out without fuels. Have a look at the things. Ew. Gas gas giant rich environment apparently. But nothing really interesting, sadly. Alright, pick up some gas. Literally.
Fuel scooping.
Park around here. There we go. How's the temperature? Going up. I was going to check my map there, but I might just wait till I finish scooping so I don't cook while I'm doing it. There we go. Look.
Fuel scooping complete.
And away we go. So full fuel tank will limit the range a little bit on the neutron star jumps, but I can live with that. So, spoiled for choice. Got solo, multiple, black hole, another multiple. I choose you.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. More relaxed neutron star. This is just stars here. Okay. Pick a jet.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Exit stage left. That's too far away. Okay. Blip. Where are we? How far we got? Too high. What the heck is this destination of ours? So about there, 480 light years. Okay. So another 3 neutron stars, I think, should do it. What are we on? 168. 195. 161. You will do. The other sort of rush to get there in 15 minutes.
Frameshift drive charging.
But we should be able to. Properly so, though. Of course it's been discovered. Oop.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay. All is going according to plan. Other one. I'm confused. Where am I going here? Got the wrong star. That's where I'm going. So just need one more about there. That is also a neutron star. That is also a neutron star. That is potentially a slightly more interesting neutron star. And then we should be able to do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're nearly there. Rushing through here.
Warning, frameshift drive operating
One more
beyond
jump
safety
should do it.
limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
There we go. How is everything doing? Yep. Okay. So we are back on track here. 149. Yeah, so we'll head there, and then that should be within reach. And that is a black hole. That's what I set as my halfway point.
Frameshift drive charging.
And hopefully it's got some planets around it that I can land on or something. So
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
otherwise I'll dig around for something nearby. Bound to be something. There you go. Seven radii, 3 radii, 103 AU. I wonder if you're big enough to scan
View scoping.
from that distance. Barely discernible from the other stars. bit too far away to scan from here, unfortunately.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let us set the target. So it was an AA. I'm going to show up. No. Apparently a little bit too far away. Where are we? Okay. Let's find a nearby star. There we go. We'll do that. Just a teensy weensy bit out of my normal jump range, which is 41, I think. 42 light years.
Frameshift drive charging.
So good. So that shows that in a couple of hours we can get to the halfway point. So pretty confident that I will be able to get to Colonia at the end of this session. And thus endeth the chapter. So what I was planning to do there was you know, repair, restock, get a new paint job, get nameplates, name my ship, and then set off on a bigger exploration mission around the galaxy, but whether I actually have the sanity to do that, I don't know. Nothing terribly interesting there. So yeah, I'll have to see. Did that lock? No, it didn't lock. I'll have to see how I feel, but that's partly why I wanted a break and wanted to do another game.
Fuel scooping.
Because I've been on this trip to Colonia since the end of, I want to say,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
end of January? Yeah, end of January. So it's taken almost 3 months to get out here. Which is, yes, I know, is longer than what a lot of people would take. But I'm doing the scenic route.
Frameshift drive charging.
And not playing every single day and so on. So I don't actually know how many hours worth of play it's taken me. I don't know if there's a way to figure that out even.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But I'd imagine it's taken a while. I'll have to calculate it once I get there, I guess. Uh-oh. Stars have already gone wobbly. Oh, there's definitely many planets. Yes, it is a black hole. It is a 42 solar mass black hole. There are landable things around it. You look suspiciously ammonia-like. I should probably go take a visit. of that one. Wow. Ugh, yuck. I hate that undistorting effect. Yep, that is exactly what I was thinking. That does look suspiciously ammonia-ish, doesn't it? Brown and stuff. I suppose I can land on that planet while I'm there. Yeah, no lighting. Yep. That is what I am afraid of here. But yeah, we made it in time, that's good. But it is an ammonia world nonetheless. So yeah, let's wish on these, I wish they wouldn't screw up the system maps for these massive objects though, because these stars should not be on this line. They should be vertically below, and they should be called A and B, not 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. But that's something that they're probably not going to fix ever. Yeah, I don't know if you'd even get an Earth-like in the black hole system. Can you even find them? It would seem exceedingly unlikely, given, you know, it went supernova at one point. Well, it's like water worlds around neutron stars and Earth-lights around them as well. It's the same problem. A, you'd have to get the planet forming after it supernovaed, and B, it would have to be somehow withstand all that radiation coming from the neutron star or the accretion disk or whatever. Seems rather unlikely. So yeah, we'll park on the innermost planet here, and then that will be that. See if we can even see anything here. Ding! Ammonia world! Very, very, very dark ammonia world. Can I even see anything? The old dark side lighting thing is not kicking in, I guess. Really isn't, is it? Yeah, it's pretty black, isn't it? Take a screenshot and go, yeah, ammonia world, really? Take my word for it. ship's in the way there. Just take a silly little screenshot of it. Unilluminated ship in front of unilluminated moon, planet thing. Right, what do I need to land on then? I need to land on you because you are closest. Looks flat. If I smack into the planet, that would not be a good thing. It's funny that the dark side lighting hasn't kicked in. Usually it does. Maybe I'm too close to the star. And this will take a while to get to because I've got a bit close to the ammonia world. Yeah, it would be nice if there was more running lights on the ship that kind of lit it up. I mean, the ship lights only, you know, they're like headlights coming out of the front, right? So they don't light up the rest of the ship. But otherwise the asp looks pretty dark. There's a black hole over there. Let's head over here and let us land, and then we'll have the epic finale where I probably forget how to land at a space station and crash into the mail slot and that'll be fun. I don't have any checking to make sure I had any cargo or not, because it'd be funny if I got flagged for illegal some things. Oh, this is pretty close. But you are also going to be very dark, aren't you? So this will be an interesting one to land on. Not totally dark. Yoink. Let's aim for you.
Orbital flight engaged.
There's a pretty good swing around the planet there, actually, wasn't it? So, right, so you got the black hole is not visible, sadly. Oh well. We'll just park in the middle of a big impact basin illuminated by the Milky Way. Landing spots should not be hard to find here.
Landing gear deployed.
It's quite nice, actually. See, this sort of lighting is okay. It's when it gets completely ramped up and everything's bright as daylight that gets a bit silly. But this is nice kind of dim lighting that you would expect from the Milky Way. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, it's a shame the black hole isn't up, but that's okay. So why are you unsuitable? Do I want to park at an angle? Apparently I do. I was a bit low there, wasn't I? It's ruined my vista slightly. I'm in a dip. If I go a little bit over here, that might be a bit better. 14, 13, 12, 10, 8. Yeah, sort of somewhere around here maybe. Trying to find a nice spot for looking around. It seems a bit higher over here, doesn't it? That'll do. We're okay. There we go. Ah. That. Let's get the old camera speed working. This does not look too bad. So, what's the zoom there? That's alright. I'll grab a screeny there. Right. I will leave it there for today. It made it to the halfway mark. We have how far do we have left then till Colonia? 1,356 light years. So that should be eminently doable. How far are we from Sol? 20,740. There's pretty wicked. So yeah, Tuesday, epic finale to the Colonia expedition. I will make it there, assuming I don't blow up in the meantime. Yeah, after that we'll see what happens. So Saturday, like I said, 29th, I am not going to be streaming because I am away. But we'll be back again on Tuesday for something. So I'll think about things further, and I will let you all know what the plan is for what's happening after Saturday, whether I'll be streaming other games, when, and so on. And we'll see how that goes. I'll experiment with some new stuffs. So till then, thank you for joining me. Thank you for saving my Advanced Discovery Scanner, Gates of Dis. Thumbs up. MVP there. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you can come along on Tuesday and see the end of the trip, or this part of the trip anyway. Yeah, we'll see where what we end up doing after that. So thank you. We'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully. Yeah, till then, happy exploring. See you then.